we find anyone who's truly virtuous? Let's look at Ecclesiastes 7. Why is it better to go to a funeral than a feast? Why is it better to choose sorrow over laughter? A good reputation at the time of death is better than loving care at the time of birth. It's better to go to a funeral than to attend a feast. Funerals remind us that we all must die. Choose sorrow over laughter, because a sad face may hide a happy heart. A sensible person mourns, but fools always laugh. Why is rebuke from a wise person better than listening to a fool's song? What does that say about pop songs? It's better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fools. This also is vanity. Surely oppression drives the wise into madness, and a bribe corrupts the heart. Why is it foolish to ask why the days of old were better than today? The end of a matter is better than its beginning. A patient spirit is better than a proud spirit. Don't let your spirit rush to be angry, for anger abides in the heart of fools. Don't say, why were the former days better than these, since it's not wise of you to ask this. Are money and possessions just tools to be used for good? Wise use of possessions is good. It brings benefit to the living. Indeed, wisdom gives protection, just like money does. But it's better to know that wisdom gives life to those who have mastered it. Is it the work of God to make things straight or crooked, so that man should find nothing predictable after him, but to trust in God? Consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he has made crooked? In the day of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider, God also has set the one over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him. Is life unpredictable, but is trust in God our surest hope? I've seen everything during my days of vanity. There's a righteous man who perishes in his righteousness, and there's a wicked man who prolongs his life in his evil-doing. Don't be excessively righteous, and don't be overly wise. Why should you make yourself desolate? Don't be excessively wicked, and don't be a simple-minded fool. Why should you die before your time? It's good that you seize one thing, and also not let go of the other, for the one who fears God comes forth with both of them. Does wisdom make us strong? Can any of us claim we've never sinned? Should we be offended when we hear someone complain about us? Wisdom strengthens a wise person more than 10 rulers who are in a city. Indeed, there's not a righteous person on earth who always does good and does not ever sin. Also, don't take seriously all the words which are spoken, so that you don't hear your servant cursing you. For you know that even you have cursed others many times as well. Is wisdom important? Is sin stupid? Is folly madness? All this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I'm determined to be wise, but this was beyond me. Whatever exists is far off and most profound. Who can discover it? So I turned my mind to understand, to investigate, and to search out wisdom and the scheme of things, and to understand the stupidity of wickedness and the madness of folly. What kind of woman should a man stay far away from? And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, whose hands are fetters. He who pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be trapped by her. What is the teacher's conclusion? Did he find many virtuous people? Were any of his 1,000 wives and concubines as good as one faithful wife? This is my conclusion, says the teacher. I discovered this after looking at the matter from every possible angle. Though I've searched repeatedly, I've not found what I was looking for. Only 1 out of 1,000 men is virtuous, but not one woman. But I did find this. God created people to be virtuous, but they've each turned to follow their own downward path. Did Jesus also say that few are finding the way to life? Enter in by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide, and the way is broad, that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter in by it. How narrow is the gate, and the way is restricted that leads to life. There are few who find it. Can we find anyone who's truly virtuous? You decide.